objectives of the Crayfish project, which is funded by the European Maritime Fisheries and Aquaculture Fund, is effectively to try and transition from a fishery that has high bycatch to low bycatch or no bycatch, and without disrupting the socioeconomic kind of value of the fishery to the coastal community that we're involved in. Our approach has also been to try and maintain or restore fishing opportunities, or the diversity of fishing opportunities to the fleet that we're working with on this project. So one way to do that, for instance, would be to, in our case at least, in the fleet we're working with, would be to minimise the interaction generally with wildlife and this fishery. So for instance, fish losses due to grey seal predation in set net fisheries in this area is a big economic problem for fishermen. So we've also therefore worked with new seal startle technology in collaboration with University College Cork to try and mitigate that, to keep seals away from fishing vessels and away from fishing gears, and which also reduces seal bycatch, so benefit to seals and a benefit to fishermen. We needed to prepare the industry to adapt and to change fishing methods or to change their fishing behaviour or strategies so they could continue to fish into the longer term. And we also knew that this particular area, the greater Tralee Bay area, was really an important biodiversity hotspot, in particular for CIBBRiNA fishes. And a lot of these species are also endangered or critically endangered in Irish waters, European waters and indeed globally.
La bahía de Tralee alberga al menos 13 especies de lasmobranquios, lo que hace que sea una de las áreas más importantes de Irlanda para estos animales. Entre ellos encontramos 5 especies de tiburones y 8 especies de rayas. Lamentablemente, todas estas especies son capturadas accidentalmente en redes de malla utilizadas para la pesca de la langosta. Es por ello que su investigación y conservación sean imprescindibles para garantizar su supervivencia.
Access to fishing vessels is a key issue, a key problem to resolve when you're trying to work on bycatch. Our approach has been not to say, look, we want to get on your vessels to get bycatch data so we can tell the regulators what to do. It's more to come to an agreement with them to say, look, we both know that there is a bycatch problem here, but the important thing is to work in parallel at the same time for solutions. So we give confidence to fishermen that we're working towards solutions that will enable them to continue fishing into the future. We also provided funding to fishermen directly, so in effect they became scientific observers and professional service providers to us in this project, and we backed that up with a separate team from the Institute of Scientific Observers. So they win, we get good data, they get funding.
El trabajo con los pescadores en los barcos comerciales es una de las partes más gratificantes de mi trabajo. Su conocimiento sobre el mar y sobre las especies con las que trabajan es increíble y siempre aprendo algo nuevo de ellos. Además, su conocimiento nos aporta observaciones muy valiosas que complementan a nuestros estudios. Colaborar con ellos también nos ayuda a encontrar soluciones prácticas para reducir la captura incidental y al mismo tiempo promover una pesca más sostenible. Una de las lecciones más importantes que he aprendido trabajando con los pescadores es que la confianza y la comunicación son fundamentales. Es clave involucrar a los pescadores desde el principio, escuchar sus ideas y sus preocupaciones, hacerlos sentir que son parte de la solución e informarlos sobre todo el proceso y sobre los resultados que se van obteniendo. Al final se trata de trabajar juntos por un objetivo común: poblaciones marinas saludables y sostenibilidad a largo plazo de su actividad pesquera.
The important findings of the project so far, I guess, are that we have managed to document robustly the species profile of the bycatch in the area, and that can be used to design seasonal and spatial mitigation measures, or can be used to formulate mitigation measures generally. One of the key things to do here in finding solutions is to evaluate whether the incomes of fishermen could be maintained by switching from high impact gears to low impact gears. So we've done a lot of trials with low impact gears, with fish traps, and designing new fish traps to evaluate whether we could find a solution there. So in 2024 we were close to that. We showed parity of income from trap fisheries, which were equivalent in some cases to net fisheries, and we want to continue to work in that area. I think to find solutions, design solutions to protect the future of fishermen, it's important at the outset to have everybody at the table with a common objective and a common endpoint to reduce bycatch and to protect incomes of fishermen and to protect their future. That includes fishermen, conservation authorities and fishery management authorities working towards a common solution to reduce bycatch and at the same time to protect the economic and social value of fisheries in these coastal communities.